Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your returns. Okay guys, so today I'll be talking about something very important. It has to do with women. Okay, so if you're interested in hearing what I have to say, please stick around, don't go anywhere. So guys, before I start talking, I would like to just do a very quick fix on my face and then sit down and talk about this topic extensively, because I did talk about it few months ago, last year I think, but it's relating to pregnancy guys. Yes, what I'm about to talk about today is relating to pregnancy, so I'm just going to quickly glam my face up and then sit down at my favorite spot and talk to you guys about it. Okay, so sit back and relax. Guys, do you know makeup is art? You have to be very careful. Oh my god. So guys, I'm done with my makeup. The reason why I did this makeup is because I'll be stepping out in a few minutes, so I'm going somewhere very important and I need to look like you guys already know. So I was like, let me just do this makeup, film this video rather, and then go for my appointment, right? Would you like me to do like a step-by-step process, like step-by-step of how I achieved this look? If you would love me to do that, please say it in the comment section, because I feel like the videos I have done regarding brows, makeup, I don't get a lot of engagement as I thought I would have been getting, but I don't know, let's just see how it goes. If I get a lot of comments, or the comments in this video is actually about the makeup, I will definitely see what I can do in my next of my upcoming videos as regards to doing a full glam on this channel. Okay, so guys, today so I've been seeing this thing for a while now on the internet, but just 2 days ago an acquaintance sent it to a group that I am in. So guys, I would leave the slides of what I saw, and I just said this thing is relating to my channel. My channel is all about pregnancy, motherhood. I vlog about my lifestyle, and I also talk about beauty as regards to makeup. So that's what my channel is all about. It's not restricted. I can still do any other thing I feel like doing as long as I get the growth that I'm looking for. But right now, that's what I talk about, and it goes like this, guys. Can you see on the screen? Can you see, guys, what pregnancy can cause? I mean, this is alarming. So somebody asked if there's a test a woman can do before she before she gets pregnant, to know what part of her body she might lose during or after pregnancy, because she sees no reason why one should be losing teeth or getting amputated, losing the ability to hear, or lose their voice just because of procreation, right? And then people started, I think this is on Twitter, and then people started commenting that they have like relatives or they know somebody that has lost something, a part of their body, as a result of pregnancy. And some people said, I have a cousin, or I have my wife, or blah blah blah. So you guys can see on the screen, you know. So there's this part here that his cousin grew a very thick voice after her first child. I can relate, because so before now, it's not like my voice changed though, but I can say when it's getting dark, like when it's getting to evening, that's how my voice changes. Like my voice just gets deeper and deeper, which wasn't like that before I started having babies, right? My voice is just normal like all throughout. Even when I'm sleeping at night, wake me up midnight, I can still sound the same. I might be sounding a bit tired, but I can sound the same, right? But after pregnancy, my voice gets deeper sometimes in the evening or at night, right? And several people have complained about it, like, why is your voice deep, what's going on? Guys, I think it's because of pregnancy. I don't even know right now. So the other one that is alarming is the one of madness, guys. I cannot just imagine somebody getting mad because of pregnancy, or no, after childbirth someone will just go mad. So this second slide says that back in secondary school there was this lady we used to walk past their house every morning. Each time she had a baby, she was never able to nurse her baby because she'd run mad for some weeks. What? I cannot even imagine this thing right now. Why would you run mad? Is it that madness don't date the family before? You know, some people madness date their lineage. Like I used to hear when I used to grow up, I used to hear some people say, before you marry, make sure say you go look the four fathers of this particular person, because madness fit their family. Or if you just dey wonder, why my wife dey act like this? Why is my husband acting like this? Because there's a lineage of madness that's this is, so it's not funny, but it's funny. Do you get? So I used to hear people say, well, I used to feel like, I mean, it's just, you know, but then I cannot even believe that childbirth or pregnancy can cause madness. So please, doctors in the house, if you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you are somebody that is in the medical field and you've done your research, or even if you're not somebody that is in the medical field but you've done your research, please, if you have more knowledge about why people run mad after pregnancy or after childbirth, do let us know, because I cannot even understand why after a sweet loving journey like that you start to run mad. Don't be hey God abeg oh. Now wow. That one is tough. Oh, I would just advise that women that experience such should not even go back in trying to conceive or trying to have another baby, especially when you have like both genders. Because if you have boy, you have girl, right? So what are you looking for? You just want to be getting mad. You want to be having seasonal madness. Like, what are you looking for again? I can understand when some people come and say, oh, I want to experience having a boy child. I want to experience having a girl child. I want to experience having both genders in my house. I can understand that thing, yeah. But I mean, children are children. Anyone when Jehovah God give you, take them like that. People are looking for children. I mean, and then you are blessed. You have. Then you're not saying that because of only one gender that you have, you're not satisfied. Human beings are insatiable. I mean, if you fall amongst the category of people, please change that narrative in your head, because it's actually alarming that in this era, people will still be saying, I want this kind of, I want this, I want that. Come on. Trust me, pregnancy is a whole lot. My own was an amazing journey. Personally, my pregnancy journey was amazing. But you see, childbirth. You see, childbirth, for some women, from the day one they find out that they're pregnant till after they give birth, it is hassle, it is back and forth, it is crazy, it is. These women will still go back, oh, they will still go back to getting pregnant. And they don't want to know the experience that they had before. They are still going back. So please, I beg, if you have both genders, or even if you have one at least, and you feel like you are okay with it, there's no need for you going back. Don't allow family people to come and tell you, oh, we need more child. They're not the ones carrying this pregnancy, right? You're the one going through all this pain. You're the one going through all this body changes and all that. So if you're okay with it, and your spouse, you guys have had a conversation about it and he's okay with it, then please, you have to block your ears, because this third slide, guys, madness, that's a whole lot. I feel like if anyone is experiencing this, that person should never even think of going back to that journey, because I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know whether it's a hermaphrodite or a moeba that you want to born. I don't know. Then somebody said something about her aunt losing her sight, but she regained it though. So yes, I think this one, pregnancy can make your vision a bit blurry, right? So it still boils down to, I feel like these people have like body, I don't know, there's something wrong that is making it. So pregnancy now makes whatever what's the word now, whatever imperfection they have in their body to now be so obvious, you know, or bring out that imperfection that they've been hiding all this while. That's what I feel. Oh, okay. Somebody else commented that his wife has had less blood flowing in her right arm after delivery, making that arm malfunction sometimes. The man even has faith. He said he believes that it will stop with time. I can imagine what she's going through, and also the spouse, because it's not, I don't know, it's hey God Jehovah, oh, which guy will be this? So just because a person won't born, the person going to go through all of this. So this number 6 slide, I can relate. The lady said she had twins, and she had one of the twin via vaginal birth, and then the other one via CS, right? And she said every month on the day of the children's birth, the scar pains her a lot in a very bad way that she has to sit down if she's standing, and her kids are like 7 years old. So yeah, I think I can relate to this. My second pregnancy was different from my first pregnancy. My second pregnancy, I had to go under the knife like twice. Yeah, that's a story for another day, guys. I don't think I want to talk about this. I just feel like it's people that are close to me that know this story. I had to go under the knife twice. You know, at that point I felt like I was going to die, you know, because it was not funny. That childbirth was very different. Like, I've never experienced such before, you know. And I just thank God that I had the baby I wanted to have. Tell me what go make me as a wish Chris go enter my head and come talk say I won't go back again, go born. Wetin I dey find? I go see am, because I mean, it's not an easy journey, right? It's not an easy journey. Pregnancy can, no, not pregnancy, childbirth can take one's life, okay? Childbirth is a whole lot. So I can understand this woman's own. CS is one of the best, I would say, way of, there are just two ways of bringing a baby into this world, which is like vagina and CS, right? So I don't know, I just feel like CS is more, I don't know the word, I'm looking for the word I want to use, than vagina, because vagina comes to a whole lot. People have pile, people have complications around their vagina, around their anus, you know, and all that. I can understand. But for CS, you just need to bear with the scar after, which is going to heal, and the pain. And after a while, if you don't tell anybody that you even use CS to give birth to the child, nobody will even know. So I mean, all born are born. You know, whether that's CS, whether that's vaginal birth, or all women are strong women. That's what everybody should know at this point. So I don't feel like anybody should be asking anybody should be asking anybody how you take born, like, was it vagina or was it CS? As long as baby and mother, they're fine. I feel like that's a very stupid question to ask. Yeah, I don't feel like that's a good question to ask, because it's none of anybody's business. As long as the mother is fine, as long as baby is fine, that's very fine, except you are close to this mother. But if you're not close to her, I feel like you have no right whatsoever, because what do you want to use the information to do? What do you want to use the information to do if she used her vagina to give birth to the baby, or if she went under the knife to give birth to the baby? I feel like it's none of your business, right? So yeah. Number 7 says my level of assimilation dropped drastically. Now I have to read before I can assimilate. I thank God for, like, well, yes, I can relate to as well, because they call it the mommy brain. Is it this one? Oh no, not this one. So it's number 8. Okay, I'll talk about the mommy brain, number 8. This number 7, I can relate, sha. There was a time I was doing a course. Maybe I don't just know the course, I don't know, but that time I was struggling. And the funny thing is, at this point I will understand it all. The next minute they're giving me an example, I'm like, hey, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. I'll go back again to the example. Like, I was doing a course online. You guys already know, if you follow me on my channel for a while now, you know I do a series of courses like every now and then to, like, you know, build myself, my CV and all that. So yeah, and I was like, hey, which kind of wahala be this? So yes, this is very normal. I feel like it can happen to anybody, because as one ages, the person might not have the same ability to grasp what he or she used to several years ago, or when he or she was a teenager, or early teens, early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, especially when you're having your babies in your 30s. I feel like, see, the truth of the matter is, as you age, there are some things that will change. You know, it is normal. We are all imperfect human beings, so you don't expect to have that sharp brain you used to have when you were like 16 or 12 or 18 or 21 or 25 or thereabouts, when you are in your 40s, or when you're in your 30s, or when you're in your 50s, right? And that's why I feel like people doctors, medical personnel, they tell people that women should always have their babies as early as possible, right? Because when you have your babies late means like maybe your late 30s, your early 40s, your late 30s entering 40s. When you have your baby that time, there's several complications, I guess. I've not really done so much research about this one, but I've been seeing it, I've been reading about it. I I think I should do a research on that. But yeah, I just feel like as you age, right? As you age, your body ages with you, and things just get really tough and really complicated and all that. So yeah, for this trying to assimilate and all that, I feel like it's normal. Even if you don't have a child, or if you don't go through the pregnancy and childbirth stuff, your level of assimilation will still drop, although not drastically like she said, but little by little. And then this one, number 8, this is where the mommy brain comes in. I lose a good part of my brain's retention capacity. She had to start writing tax down. I just feel like these ones are normal, because even there's some people that they've never gone through pregnancy before, they've never had babies before, and they still need to write things down so that they don't forget. Human beings are different strokes, different folks with different strokes. Writing down things is not supposed to be like a big issue, because even me, as I am here now, as I did here now, if I won't go market, I go write my list. Yes, I need to write things down, because if I say I have all these things in my head, I will go to the market. See, I don't know if it happens to all ladies, though. I'm sure most ladies watching this video can attest to the fact that even if you say, okay, you're going to the market or the supermarket, in fact, as you say that you're stepping out to go and get something wherever, yeah, you say, okay, you're going to get tomato and pepper, finish. The moment you get to the market, you will now see one big onion. You will now say, the onions is 1.5. I used to buy onions 3,000 before. You will not just say, let me just buy it, so just in case onions was not drop, let me just buy it. I will not buy onions, right? Meanwhile, it was not on the list, though. Then you not see one big cucumber. They'll say, oh, the cucumber is maybe like 200 naira. I used to buy cucumber before like 800 naira. Let me just buy it. So you've not bought pepper and tomatoes that you said you want to buy on your list, though. Before you know, you go around the market, you see cheaper things, you start buying unplanned things. Okay, they call it impulse buying. And then you get home, you're like, oh, what's even carrying to the market? You've not gotten it. So I feel like, yeah, pregnancy contributes to that, but people who haven't, even guys know they get belly now, but they still forget. So it's always good for you to jot things down, write things down. If you're working in the office, have a note, like a small note, stick notes, stick whatever they call it. They just stick it to their desktop or their laptop, so they don't forget that, oh, I'm supposed to submit this report, or I'm supposed to meet with this person, I'm supposed to have an appointment by 2, that kind of thing. So for this number 8, well, I don't know, I really cannot say that this one is normal. Brain retention capacity reduces. Yeah, I think it's very normal. So, well, I haven't seen anybody or heard anybody talking about maybe somebody getting mad because of pregnancy or childbirth. So that one is intense. So that one is pretty deep, like pretty deep. Pregnancy, childbirth cause madness. Hey, Jesus, Jehovah, oh. You don't just say madness, they the person family. How can pregnancy just tweak someone's brain that much? Like, the person will now be mad for weeks. You will not even hold your baby, you will not touch your baby, nothing at all, you will not breastfeed. And then after the few weeks that you are mad, you will not come back. That kind of person, once you just notice it like this, that after pregnancy or after childbirth, you don't decrease. After one child, just rest. Once you born plenty, gone are the days when people born 4, 5, 6. It's our mother's time that they used to give birth to 8, 10. You see one woman give birth to 12 children. They didn't have it easy, but you cannot compare childbirth now with that time. So there's no way that you will now come and say, I want to give birth to 5 like my mother. For some people that maybe they're the only child, right? I've heard somebody say before, she's the only child. She now said that she wants to have so many babies, that she doesn't care how hard delivery is or pregnancy is, that she must have so many children because she's the only child of her parents. So who will now help you carry the? Are you going to split? Okay, is this that you're going to go for surrogacy, or you're going to go for adoption, or you're going to go for, I don't know, what else? Because I cannot just imagine. Do you know that as you get pregnant, you give birth to children, your body expands, the elasticity of your body it stretches. See me now, I be fat before, the way I did before. Hey God, guys. Now, I've been working out since last year. I've not even gone for workout this year. I've been working out at home because I've not even had time because of the whole fuel scarcity and everything. I have gotten to this place I am with this body. Then I will not smart. Because I be smartos. But they go, they catch me I can't just sleep, say I won't get belly. I don't understand. Hey. I cannot even imagine it because it cannot happen. You understand? It cannot happen. It's a whole lot. It's just a whole lot. So yeah, I feel like everybody should experience pregnancy and childbirth, but at the same time, if you know that your body cannot carry this whole thing, take a break. If you're giving birth to one and you had it rough, my dear, rest, okay? Relax, calm down, take care of yourself. You need to stay alive. You need to be alive for these children, because I feel like if anything happens to you tomorrow, these children are going to stay, they're going to leave. If you had less information about these things, please be aware that pregnancy comes with a whole lot. It can cost a whole lot. For me, I did experience loss of hair, which I think is normal. Yeah, so for my first pregnancy, my hair was so full, like I was so hairy. Ah God, I was so fine, I was sweet at the early stage. The last stage, I'd be like elephants when we say they wrestle the ground, you know, but it was sweet. The second pregnancy, I did not have hair. As my front, I did not have hair before. Kukuma did not have front hair. But that pregnancy just chopped off all my hair, and then I was breaking out badly. I was tired more than I was in the first pregnancy. So the second pregnancy, I was so tired. I was always lying down. I was always feeling pains. I was very uncomfortable. The only thing I thank God for was I wasn't vomiting, I wasn't spitting, I wasn't sleeping anyhow like a cow. I was just normal. But that pain, once that pain comes, I'll just lay down, or I'll just sit down, or I'll just be quiet. Like I'll just go to a very quiet and comfortable space. You know, I think that was the only thing that happened. And then the whole childbirth thing was not funny. Who would like to hear my story about my second birth? Would you like to hear? But there's no even need to, because waiting on always that they do last. So the point is that every child comes with their own challenges, right? Either during pregnancy or childbirth, right? So yeah, just have that at the back of your mind. If you are saying that you want to have more than 2 or 3, I think the highest number of kids people want to have these days is 3. 3 is very fine, very okay, perfect number. 3. What do you do with 4? Even if they're the same gender, be content. Be content. People they look for picking. You when you get 1, just or you get 2 or 3, just because it's girls or boys, and you're looking for a girl or you're looking for a boy, you now say you want to try it. You may God help you. Okay, leave it. Relax, rest, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, enjoy yourself with your kids, have fun, travel around the world if you have the resources, you know, serve your God, just enjoy life, you know. Don't come and fall sick and be having so many complications because of childbirth, so, Yeah, and then I also want to add in this video that if you're amongst those category of people that used to always ask people that have not given birth yet that when you go born now, you're not go born. Time don't they go. I mean, another one born. You better stop it. Don't ask people when they will have babies or are they not ready to have babies. I feel like that's a very foolish and stupid question to ask. What kind of question is that? Do you know if people have decided that they don't want to have babies? Yeah, there are people that have decided that they don't want to have babies at all. They just want to, you know, be with themselves, enjoy themselves. Like, let it just be. It's not them being selfish. It's just because they know that they know what they can take. They know what they want. They've seen it. They've seen people experience that. It's sweet. Children are sweet. Children are amazing. But when people have decided that, oh, they don't want to have babies for XYZ reason, best known to them, be happy for them. There might not be any complication. They just don't want to. Yeah, they just don't want to. So don't ask them. You that you have given birth, say you're happy. They're your own now. Relax. Enjoy your children and leave people alone. Except they come to you and tell you that, oh, they're having complications, so they really want to have babies, and they feel like, oh, you can suggest or advise them if you have good advice on how they can go about it, especially if you're a medical person. But if you're not, they just keep quiet. Anyway, I should go to the doctor and go and, you know, find out what's wrong with them. But if nobody is coming to tell you their problems and they're happy, you have no rights whatsoever to come and asking somebody when you go born. Are you not? Is it not okay? Is it not? Or when many person is bloated, you know, there's some women that they just have big tummy, or maybe if they eat, you know, if they eat, their tummy bulges out like mine now. If I eat it, will become so swollen. it will become swollen and big, and then people will feel like I'm pregnant, and you'll be saying, are we expecting? Are we expecting? Oh God, Nigerians. I grew up in a city where, oh man, I'm happy where I grew up. Oh, it exposed me a lot. I know if you mess up, like I can't just mess up, right? And I'm very much aware of my environment. I know how to handle things. Like I started knowing some very deep things about life because of that city I lived in, right? But the people in that city, oh Jesus, they'll ask you, you don't go born, time never reach, I be on another day, you don't know the time they go. What's your problem? What's going on with you? In the area where I grew up, like they used to greet the elderly ones. If I'm older than you, you will greet me, mingo. That's the language. That is one of the greeting of one of the languages in that city, right? He like mingo. Mingo is like I'm on my knees, I'm greeting you, that kind of thing. The person will now say vrendo, right? Vrendo means get up, right? So you just see that city, they'll just say you don't go digwe. So digwe is like will you not say mingo? You know, for me, just because you're older, you don't go digwe. Come on, digwe. God, Jesus Christ. I'm just remembering so many things right now as I'm putting this story, and the same thing with pregnancy. Don't come and be saying, she has not given birth, or be gossiping, side talks, talking the one that you don't even know and all that. I don't feel that's good. So if you fall in that category of people that used to do it, please stop it. Okay? Let people live. Just let them live, alright? So guys, tell us in the comment section how it was for you, if you are in that category of women that have experienced pregnancy and childbirth, and if you have not experienced it, with all what you've been hearing and seeing online, you know, not only online but also physically, like wherever you live or people around you, your relatives, your neighbors, your friends, your family, would you want to experience it? Please do let us know in the comment section, and I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting to reply you as well. Okay guys, this is the end of my video. I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please, if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, and drop a comment too. Even if you don't want to type, just drop an emoji and I'll reply. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.